And now, the last word with Rick Casey.
When Ivy Taylor was chosen by her city council colleagues to serve as mayor last month, Henry Cisneros called it an historic move. He noted that it made San Antonio the largest American city to choose an African-American mayor. Cisneros himself is no stranger to firsts. When he was elected mayor in 1981, it was the first time the position had been held by an Aggie. This week, San Antonio City Council established another first. In choosing 2 new members to replace vacancies, it made this the first city council on which just under half were originally appointed to their positions rather than elected to them. If Diego Bernal resigns as expected to run to replace mayoral candidate Mike Villarreal in the legislature, it could be a majority. The parade of appointees began last November when former Greater San Antonio Chamber of Commerce President Joe Cryer was tapped by City Council to replace Elisa Chan to represent Northside District 9. Chan had resigned in the hopes of turning a sow's ear into a silk purse. She had been caught on a secret recording making stunningly stupid remarks as she and her staff tried to hash out a politically palatable position on adding gays to the city's anti-discrimination ordinance. Instead of apologizing for her remarks, Chan decided they might help her defeat State Senator Donna Campbell in the Republican primary last spring. It didn't work. Campbell beat Chan by more than 2-1. Chan didn't hold much sway in choosing her successor either. Her preferred candidate wasn't among the 3 finalists chosen by her former colleagues. Cryer easily won, although then Councilwoman Ivy Taylor and Carlton Sewells voted for Art Downey, who had chaired the city's Ethics Review Board. Sewells would then generate the next appointment by resigning in January to seek the Republican nomination to oppose County Judge Nelson Wolff in November. Sewells had strained relations with some of his council colleagues, but no controversies like Chan's. Mike Gallagher hardly needed the endorsement. He was unanimously endorsed by the Northeast Neighborhood Alliance, which he had led, and he was unanimously appointed by City Council. Of course, the latest appointment was Mayor Taylor's. It came last month as Julian Castro headed off to Washington to be Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. Taylor led 5-3 in the first round of voting. 6 votes were required, but District 6 Councilman Ray Lopez, who received the other 3 votes, withdrew and threw his support to Taylor. That's 3. This week, Council appointed 2 more, Keith Toney to replace Mayor Taylor in District 2 and Marie Aguirre Rodriguez to temporarily replace District 7 Councilman Chris Medina until October while Medina is on military duty. While nobody is suggesting that we should give up on democracy, the 3 veteran appointees have so far acquitted themselves quite well. Cryer and Gallagher have effectively represented their conservative Northside districts, both demonstrating an amiable ability to get along with and influence their more liberal colleagues that Chan and Sewells lacked. And in a special November election, Cryer easily defeated 4 opponents without a runoff, and Gallagher didn't even draw an opponent. And Taylor got off to such a strong start, most notably by shutting down the controversial streetcar project, that there are already suggestions that she renege on her promise not to seek election to her post next May. One wag had a different suggestion. Her early performance, he suggested, indicates we should change the charter to provide for a 10-month term with a 1-term limit. Well, that won't happen, but it is good to see that the council has taken its role in appointing new members seriously. Let's hope our rookie appointees do as well as the veteran appointees. And that's it for Texas Week. See you next time.